I love talking stock picks, but how do you get started investing? How do you know which investing website is best for your needs and which have the lowest fees? In this video, I'm revealing the 5 websites for stock investing that I use to grow my own wealth. From no-cost sites to the best stock research you'll find, we're talking investing sites today on Let's Talk Money. Beat debt, make money, make your money work for you, creating the financial future you deserve. Let's Talk Money. Joseph Hogue with the Let's Talk Money channel here on YouTube. I want to send a special shout out to everyone in the community. Thank you for taking a part of your day to be here. If you're not part of that community yet, just click that little red subscribe button. It's free and you'll never miss an episode. We talk a lot about stocks on the channel, but not necessarily the how of investing, the websites you can use to invest your money. It's something I wanted to highlight in this video because that how is so much more important than most investors know. Paying a $10 per trade commission is going to set you back almost $120,000 over 30 years. That's compared to a no-cost or a low-cost investing platform like we'll talk about today. Fidelity found that the average investor makes 88 stock trades a year between buying and selling shares. Not only is that $880 lost to commissions every year, but also all the money that you'd make on it otherwise. So those fees are a killer, but the lowest cost option might not always be the best choice either. I have accounts with 5 sites and have reviewed dozens of platforms for the blogs. The idea is to find a low-cost option with all the features you need as an investor. So I'm going to reveal the 5 investing sites I use for different types of investments and different needs. The 5 most recommended by readers on the blogs. Now I'd love to hear which sites you use and why, so be sure to scroll down and tell us in the comments below the video. The first site here voted best for no-cost investing is one I'm using for our 2019 Stock Market Challenge here on YouTube, M1 Finance. Now M1 is completely free to use, no monthly fees like a lot of the apps and no trading fees. When you open an account, you pick the stocks and funds you want in your portfolio. The site then applies any money in your account to those investments in the percentages you choose. Another great part about M1 is that it's completely automated. You can set up for a monthly withdrawal from your bank and the platform will automatically invest that cash commission-free into your stocks. It's also going to reinvest dividends in your account once they hit a certain level. So I'm using M1 Finance for the 2019 Stock Market Challenge here on YouTube. I've created a portfolio of 10 dividend stocks and I'm going to be tracking it through the year against some of the biggest channels here on YouTube. The portfolio is already beating the stocks in the S&P 500, so I'll leave a link to that in the video description below if you want to check out those stocks in my portfolio. You can add or remove stocks from your portfolio at any time. If you want professional help, M1 also features expert portfolios, which it calls pies, that you can use for your investments. There are expert pies in just about every theme conceivable, like dividend investing and tracking pros like Warren Buffett. Now I know the Robinhood app is popular here on YouTube for no-cost investing, so I wanted to address why I picked M1 instead. While there's no fees on Robinhood, there's also no retirement account options available. Now, you know I love retirement investing in IRAs and Roths. This is some of the best investing you can do, especially with those dividend investing because you don't pay taxes on that cash flow every year. So if you're investing in Robinhood, just know that you're going to need another site for your retirement accounts, and you can get that same no-cost option on M1 Finance. Our next investing site voted best overall financial site is Ally Invest. Now, I've had an account since it was the standalone Trade King brand, but was really happy about the move to merge with Ally and create that all-in-one financial website. Between the investing platform and Ally Bank, you could do everything you need through this one site. Ally Invest charges just $4.95 per trade and $3.95 for frequent traders or accounts over $100,000. That makes it a strong runner-up for a best low-cost investing and has commission-free ETFs in every theme and strategy. The savings rate at Ally Bank is 2%, which is unheard of, and the bank even pays up to 0.6% on checking accounts. The bank offers home and auto loans, both original and refinancing, with mortgage rates starting from 3.75% on fixed and adjustable terms. The Ally credit card offers 2% cash back and a 10% bonus on your rewards when they're deposited into an Ally Bank account. That's on top of a $100 sign-on bonus. I don't quite get the stock research on Ally Invest compared to ETrade, but they do offer analyst reports from CFRA, which is the old Standard & Poor's, as well as from Seeking Alpha. Overall, a great all-in-one solution. Now our third site, my favorite P2P site and voted best for alternative investments, is Lending Club. Now a lot of people are going to disagree with me here, but I truly believe everyone needs some exposure to alternative assets in their portfolio, whether that's managed futures or private equity or peer-to-peer lending. These types of investments are going to give you the returns of stocks, but help diversify away from some of that roller coaster pricing you see in the market. For example, I earned 7.5% last year on my Lending Club account, while stocks did little better than break even. And Lending Club really makes it easy to invest and get that diversification. I've got a video on the channel that details the loan criteria I use to get above average returns and lower defaults that I'll link to in the video description below. The minimum to invest on Lending Club is $1,000, but this isn't really an issue. You invest as little as $25 in the loans that meet your criteria, so $1,000 is only going to give you about 40 loans in your portfolio. What I usually recommend is investing at least $2,500 so you can invest in 100 loans and no single loan is going to be more than 1% of your portfolio. Another great feature on Lending Club is that it makes the process completely automated. By setting up the auto invest function, any cash that comes into the account is instantly invested in new loans. Since you're getting payments back on invested loans every month, that's a lot of cash that needs reinvested, so it's nice to have this done and managed for me. Our fourth investing site, the one I've had longer than any other and voted best for research, is ETrade. I had a Brown & Company account while I was in the Marine Corps and kept it when ETrade acquired them in 2005, so that's about 18 years with this account. This site used to be one of the lowest costs on fees, though it's kind of fallen back on that against some of those no-cost options. Investing on ETrade still isn't expensive though, at $6.95 a trade or about $5 for active traders. Options and futures pricing is about the same as on other sites, with 75 cents per option contract and $1.50 for futures. The strength in ETrade is really in its research and data available. The site has some of the best selection of third-party research and its own analytics that I've seen. There are a lot of research providers aggregated on ETrade for you to use. Trefis provides a sum of parts analysis for each stock, a look at each product segment or division of the company and how much it's worth to the stock price. ETrade also brings in analysis from TipRanks, which follows Wall Street and analyst recommendations to show average targets and rankings for each analyst. You'll get access to professional reports by Credit Suisse and Morningstar as well. One of the best pieces of research, something you won't find anywhere else, is the earnings and revenue data, which shows the Wall Street is expecting, as well as the company's history for beating or missing those expectations. Fifth on our list, voted best real estate crowdfunding site, is PeerStreet. PeerStreet is another from that idea of alternative investments, giving you the exposure to real estate but without the down payment and stress of buying individual properties. The site has a team of finance and real estate experts that analyze the underwriting on the loans backed by commercial property. The platform charges a management fee from 0.25% to 1% on payments collected, so you only pay a fee on the money you get back. Investors buy chunks of these loans that meet their criteria for the principal and interest payments, much like what's done with Lending Club for personal loans. What I like about PeerStreet is that access to real estate, and it's a completely managed process. The site manages the loans and passes payments directly through to investors. Loans are normally shorter durations, with most from 6 to 24 months, and a loan-to-value ratio below 75%, so with properties diversified across property type and geography. Now that's important because most real estate investors don't get that diversification if you just buy single-family rentals or those individual properties. Your portfolio is at risk completely on just one property type and location. Now another feature I like on PeerStreet is that automated investing function. Just like on Lending Club, you can set up your criteria and the platform is going to automatically reinvest any money in your account, making it as passive as possible. We're here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with the best videos on beating debt, making more money, and making your money work for you. If you've got a question about money, just subscribe to the channel and ask it in the comments. We'll make sure you get an answer in a future video.